And I think more importantly, I had just graduated from high school when we met, so I need to finish college. After I finished, we're like, you know what, now let me look for a job. Let's be like the normal couples, you know, get a job and then have kids.
But I'd say maybe in the last 2 years, or maybe even 3 years, we sort of said that, you know, we posed ourselves that question: do we really need the, you know, do we have the desire and the need to have kids? And we just couldn't come up with an answer for that.
Manmeet and Harpreet were doing what Dr. Philip Morgan, a fertility researcher and professor at Duke University, calls sequencing, a prioritizing of goals or activities which can lead to postponement.
Postponement is the major story in contemporary fertility. As you postpone childbearing, something fills the gap. There are experiences that a person has during those years when they don't have children that can compete with childbearing. That is, they can develop careers or leisure interests that they see childbearing would compete with. And that, for them, raises the cost of having children and may tip the balance in favor of either continual postponement or not having children at all.
Just some of the accomplishments, some of the goals that we've set for ourselves, at least in the short term, we just have to have that. I just wish there were more parents that we would see that said, okay, we were able to do all of this, we were able to have kids, and we, you know, this is everything got done. Some of the parents we've come across who had kids early, they come back and they're like, oh, now we're done with it. It was like one of those to-do things that they're, oh, it's all done, and it was one of those tasks in life, and we just feel that there has to be a more profound reason to have kids.
And not because just everyone's doing it, so, you know, there's got to be a reason for it. I guess we haven't found that reason.
Did you think it was going to last on the first date?
Well, I was afraid because when I met her, I knew I had to marry her. I knew that she was the one, and it was scary.
And so we did go through a crisis because I told him, I'm not interested in having children. He actually left me for a month or two, and I think he went on a soul search. I finally saw him again 2 months later, and he came back and he said, you know, I think you're right. I don't think I want children either.
So I think I was kind of assuming that I wanted to have children, but never really explored whether or not that was me or my environment telling me that's what I wanted.
No, the assumption was that we'd get married and have kids. I mean, it's that very traditional pattern, right? You graduate high school, you may go to a community college, and then you get married and you have 2 children. I got married at 19, so we were headed in the right direction. And then when we left the farm, financially it really wasn't an option.